Hello, everybody. Jim Coyle from Indiana Sports Beat coming to you once again from Indiana's Memorial Stadium tonight as the Indiana Hoosiers welcomed in the 18th ranked Penn State Nittany Lions. I'm joined by Sammy Jacobs from Hoosier Huddle. And Sammy, this was a much different game than I expected. Indiana played with like their hair was on fire on both sides of the ball. They controlled the line of scrimmage. A great performance. They just don't get the win.
Yeah, it was one of those things we said earlier in the week, Jim, on your radio show, that the effort is the thing that we wanted to see after the players-led meeting and all the coaches talking, all those things. The effort was there today. The result was not. And one of those big things was the special teams performance. Yeah,
special teams really killed Indiana because offensively they put up 549 yards against Penn State. Penn State held Penn State to 417. So especially they ran the ball very well tonight. But you mentioned special teams. They give up a huge kickoff return again in this game, fumbles in this game, they fumble a punt, just a lot of things that keep them from getting the win, a game in which they got within, I think, was it 5 points at the end of the game.
Yeah, and it started early, the opening kickoff. Penn State took back across the 50, went on to score a touchdown, and it's like any time IU has any momentum, something happens to take it all away. They score the touchdown, go up 21-20, that return down to the 5, Penn State muffed three punts and another kick. IU got the onside kick as well, but just special teams wasn't there today. A couple long kickoffs, a fumble on the punt return by Ja'Shawn Harris, and those are mistakes that if you want to beat these top 25 teams, you cannot make.
Absolutely, and we saw Michael Penix. One of the things that if you've listened to the show that I've been talking about, Sammy, whoever I have on, we talk about that. Well, today, unexpectedly, on the second series, out comes Michael Penix, and you could see the difference in the offense that they seemed to pick up the tempo, but more importantly, and you pointed out, the defense had to adjust to him.
Yeah, the defense, you definitely saw the difference when Ramsey came back in and defense creeps up and things like that. I thought I wasn't expecting Penix to play today. He played well. He came in, moved the offense, led him down to a touchdown, led him down inside, the 10. They didn't get that, any points there, but still led a good drive. And then Ramsey comes back. Unfortunately, Penix was left with an injury there in the third quarter.
Yeah, he went down with a knee injury, a potential knee injury, we think, just from viewing that, and which could turn out to be bad for Indiana. But Peyton Ramsey comes back in. They do end up getting another score. They get within 5, like we talk about, and recover an onside kick to really make the game interesting. Can't score to complete that. But Stevie Scott, another great day for him today. Over 100 yards, only the third ever true freshman to do so for Indiana, but a good running day for him. Coach Allen pointed out in this post-game press conference that he really seemed to have a good purpose today.
Yeah, he ran hard. The offensive line really played well. They got called for a lot of holding calls, which a lot of people disagreed, and I think that even the TV guys disagreed, and it was unfortunate. A lot of those holding calls wiped out big first down plays. But the running game, him and Ronnie Walker outside of the fumble, Walker ran really well. And it's good to see that this running game is, picking up steam again.
And I had lost a lot of confidence in this team, I'll be honest with you, up till today. But that's also with the fact that Penix was in there. Now with that injury, we don't know if he's going to come back. So is this going to be able to be sustained by Indiana going forward? Next week they go to Minnesota on a Friday night game. It's becoming a must-win game now.
Yeah, it's definitely a must-win game. There are, I've said it multiple times coming into the season, you could probably pencil the Big Four and the Big Ten East as losses, and the rest of your games are toss-up games. And Minnesota going on the road on a short week, they just got hammered by Nebraska tonight. So, they're not world beaters either. And it's a game that these are the 50-50 games that you got to win if you want to get to a bowl game and maybe, win 6-7 games.
They can't get it done tonight. They lose to Penn State here at home, 33-28. A great effort. Now they go on the road to Minneapolis next Friday night. They need to get that 6th win. Sammy Jacobs from Hoosier Huddle. Make sure you check him out on HoosierHuddle.com. He's on the show each week, Mondays and Fridays. Indiana Sports Beat. Check us out each day, 6 to 8. You can find us on iTunes, iHeartRadio, Facebook, wherever you need to. We're there. But complete coverage of the Indiana Hoosiers. Again, check out Hoosier Huddle. I'm Jim Coyle, and until the next time, I'll see you on the radio.